Recently, I visited Austin, Texas for a work event, and I thought that I would sacrifice a couple feet of leg room in the plane in order for me to bring all my camera equipment and try vlogging for the very first time. To everyone's presumed dismay, no Gill in this episode, but don't worry, she'll be back with us soon. Before we start this incredible journey of seeing approximately 3 places, I feel the need to point out that I've never vlogged before. You get to join me as I admit to my neuroses aloud and try to get better at vlogging in real time. Let's start out with something exciting. How about me being tired after a flight? Alright, I just arrived in Austin, Texas, and I'm already exhausted. Planes do not get along with me very well. I've been sick recently. As you're going up and down, changes in pressure really affect me, so my ears were hurting, my sinuses were hurting. Boy, I'm really not good at this. It's really nice in here. There's a place called Shake Shack just outside of the hotel, and they had burgers and french fries and shakes. And I was so hungry, I hadn't eaten since about 9 a.m. That's what I did, and it was really good, and I'm really happy that I did it. I'm gonna see if I can get into some trouble tonight, otherwise I might just sleep. Thrilling stuff, Pastor Ryan. Let me spoil the end of this night. I did not get into thrilling adventures. I had this terrible idea to go mess around in a store that is apparently popular with Austinites, H-E-B, but I chickened out. I got a snack, went back to the hotel, and then disappointedly talked about my chickening out in my too dark rental car. Here's the thing. I've never done vlogging before, and yeah, like nobody is ever born with the skills to be able to do stuff like this, I guess. I just freeze up. Every time I try to like go and record myself doing stuff in public, I just freeze up. I can't imagine doing anything more awkward. And like I've watched so many videos too of people being like, just have confidence, no one's paying attention. They'll notice that you're doing a thing and they'll probably think it's cool, or they probably won't even notice. I'm just being real. It's so hard to get up the courage to walk around a grocery store recording yourself with a big camera and a big floofy microphone. I couldn't think of anything that would be interesting to talk about, and that's probably a sign that the vlog that I would be making would not be super interesting to begin with. We just watch a lot of YouTubers. Literally, it seems like they walk around with cameras everywhere they go, pointed at their face. I mean, it's not hard, it's just, it's super embarrassing and it's very awkward. Instead, well, I'm in Texas and there's tacos everywhere. So I got tacos and they were really good. They're just a chain restaurant like anything else around here. But damn! Those are some really good tacos. I am easily impressed. In an attempt to build up a little courage, I decided to go walk amongst my people. In a previous trip, I had found an awesome gaming store, so with permission from the management, I filmed a bit there. Not that I visited every single game store in Austin, but I'm pretty sure if I did, this would still be my favorite one. It's called Dragon's Lair Games. I don't know what road. I really don't know where I am. I just know that I'm in Austin, so I just want to show you guys some cool shots of inside because it's a cool place. One of my favorite things that I like to do when I travel is try to seek out like really cool independent game stores, comic book stores, and things like that because I'm a huge nerd and I like to see small businesses doing cool stuff like this. I play a lot of games that are like D&D, Pathfinder, World of Darkness, stuff like that. And so do all my friends, and we play a lot of games like that. So one of the things that I've gotten into doing is trying to find like dice to bring back as souvenirs for all of my friends. So usually everywhere I go, I try to find a D20 or two to bring back to my friends. I didn't this time because I've already bought a lot of dice from this particular establishment, but it was still a really cool time to be able to go and watch. They were doing Warhammer tournaments. I think that's what that is anyway. Yeah, that's what that is. Where people they paint little miniature figures and they kind of go to war with them on tabletops. There was also a lot of people playing card games in the background, Magic the Gathering, probably Vanguard, different stuff like that. And this particular location had a lot of really cool like statues and independent artistry for sale and stuff like this. It was really beautiful, a lot of this stuff. I was really happy to be able to see it. And I had a really good time, and I really thank this store for allowing me to film inside and kind of show them off a little bit. After that, we went to a restaurant called Tycoon that had amazing and spicy Thai food. Like, Jesus Christ, was some of it hot. I had just a lick of the tiniest bit of a super spicy cucumber salad and basically lost all composure. I tried to get a few driving shots of Austin, but in addition to filming by yourself in the car that you're operating to be very dangerous, and Austin generally being one of the most dangerous places to drive in, my shots had pretty mixed results. I found a way to kind of prop the camera up on the dashboard so that I can keep both hands on the wheel, but it fell under the passenger seat after a slight left turn. Finally, I just kind of propped it up on the seat and pressed record. As I mentioned later in the video, Austin to me is like the land of eternal fall weather, but seeing as both times that I've been to Austin it was the beginning of December, I've been informed that during most other times of the year it is a hellish nightmarescape of unrelenting soul-burning heat. I'm more than happy to stay ignorant about that though. I'd say what I like most about the specific places in Austin that I've been in is that it seems really dog-friendly. There are a lot of dog-friendly bars and restaurants. I also think the landscape is beautiful. Lots of little foothills, rivers, and stretches of plains that make for great sunsets. It is a massive sprawl though. I can't imagine living here without a car. I think the next time I come, I want to explore some of the more chill, hipster places, because I haven't seen a lot of that since I've been here. So where I'm staying right now is this like outdoor shopping area in Austin called the Domain. That's pretty cool, but also very expensive. Last night I was here about like 1 a.m. and there were people like outside falling over themselves drunk. As far as actually being in the Domain, I can really only speak to the few places that I've eaten at, because I'm a big foodie. One of the places that I went to is called the Bakery Lorraine, and they had a lot of really good foods, including baked goods, sandwiches, all kinds of stuff like that. That was like a mocha cookie, like a hot chocolate cookie, and I had this really good turkey sandwich, and that was super good. And there's a lot of cool places, like Velvet Taco is a taco place among a million other taco places. There's a place called Jinya Ramen Bar that's in the Domain that I really liked. Unfortunately, it was around here that I ran into an altercation.
Unfortunately, I do have to ask you to take all the accessories off the camera to take a picture, and you can't take pictures of storefronts out here.
Oh. So, I was actually shooed out of the Domain. It's private property, so I was asked to put my camera away and leave. So that kind of sucks. It's really quite astounding that back home it's like 20, 30 degrees and snowing, and right here it's like a beautiful, breezy 72 degrees, and the leaves are just beginning to change color. I really like it out here. I'm only here in our Midwest winter, so that's probably why. So, I have to stop starting every sentence with so. That's a verbal crutch. Ooh, it's windy. So damn it, I did it again. I did not do pretty much any traveling up until around the time that I met Gill. The reason that we started traveling so much is because we wanted to go and visit her family in Massachusetts, and I live in Ohio and grew up there, and there's a really good chance that if I hadn't met her and I hadn't gotten some of the jobs that I've had, I would have never have left Ohio. There's a really good chance I would have never have left Cleveland, for that matter, because I just never really had a reason to. But when I met her and we started to go visit her family, I thought that was really cool. I had gotten a job shortly, well, maybe a couple of years into our relationship. I got a job for a national photography company where they sent me to Long Island to go and train for about a week, and that was really cool. I don't particularly like Long Island, but it was still cool to be able to go there on the company buck. Wow, this music is terrible. That job had me travel locally a lot. I got to see some of Indiana, Michigan, Pennsylvania. After that, we just started visiting Massachusetts back and forth. I got the job that I have right now, which flew me out to Austin, Texas for the very first time, which is by far the farthest that I've ever traveled before. Oh God, this is really hard. Like, it's easier to talk to people than it is to a camera, which is weird, because the camera can't judge me. We got sent out to Santa Fe, we got sent out to Park City. I got to see a lot more of the US than honestly I ever thought that I would, mostly because I just assumed that I was going to be in Ohio my whole life, where it's cheap and all my friends are and all my family. It's just a cool place to be. I don't know, it's been a lot more interesting than I thought that it was going to be. All in all, great time in Austin. Let me know in the comments down below which places I missed that I should visit next time. Thanks for watching.